Okay, let me introduce you to the 4 standard general equation formats for parabolas. There are 4 up here, 4 number planes, and I'm going to walk you through each one. Now this is the parabolas whereby the vertex has been shifted away from the origin to a position called HK, where H represents the x coordinate and y represents the k coordinate. So I'm going to walk you through each one. So the first parabola is one that looks like this. So when we get a parabola away from the origin and it looks like that, there's a general equation for it, and the equation for that is coming right up. But first let me put the directrix directly opposite. Now where does the focal point go? Well, it's on the interior of the parabola like that. So what's the equation? Well, we know the axis of symmetry is vertical. We know it's concave up, and it means that the formula looks something like this, where the x squared is on the left-hand side. So it's going to be x minus h, where h is the x coordinate, all squared equals 4a y minus k. Let me just box that up. And right here we have h and k coordinates for the new vertex that's been shifted. Okay, let's go for the other type. Now imagine that we have a parabola where the orientation this time is concave down. Now the x squared is always on the left again, but because it's concave down, the 4 will change into a negative. So it'll be written down, it'll look like this, concave down. There's our new vertex right now. And our directrix will be opposite up here, and our focal point in the interior of the parabola, and the new formula will be the x squared will be on the left hand side, except it's negative 4a because it's concave down orientation. Let me just box that up. Okay, what happens when we have parabolas that don't have an orientation up or down, but instead they go left or right? In other words, the axis of symmetry is horizontal. Let's take a closer look here. Let's look at the first one. That's where we have a parabola like that, where the horizontal axis of symmetry and the vertex is over here at HK. HK at that point there, focal point inside, and the directrix directly behind like that. The formula for that orientation opening up on the right would be with the y squared on the left hand side. Y minus k all squared equals 4a x minus h. Let me just box that up. And that's where h and k are at the vertex right over there. So there's one more. It's going to have a horizontal, again, axis of symmetry, but this time it's going to open up to this side right over here. So let me just put it up like that. It's opening up like that. There's our HK, which is our vertex, and we're going to have a directrix directly behind it, roughly like that, and the focal point inside right over here. So what's the formula for that going to be? Well, because it's going like that on its side, axis of symmetry horizontal, the y squared will be on the left-hand side. But because it's on this side, we're going to have a negative 4a, negative focal length. So that's going to be written something like this. We have a negative 4a there, a being the focal length. And there you go.